Titans fans, if you're a real one, go down and type real one in the comments section. We have a special offer for you at the end of this video. You don't want to miss it. Stay tuned for the end of the video because we got a special offer for you guys. Welcome into Titans Today. I am Will Scott, and my oh my, do we have a big game coming up on Monday night. Titans against the Bills. This video is previewing that game, talking about some keys to victory because this is, dare I say, a must-win for the Titans. And it's tough to say must-win because it's week 2. I understand that, but the Titans lost their season opener against the New York Giants. Now they're going to New York, the only team in New York State, I might add. The Buffalo Bills playing that game in Buffalo on Monday Night Football. Really big game. People are disrespecting the Titans, man. It's a 10-point line. The Bills are the favorite in that game. It's the game of the year for the Titans in week 2. It really is. Like I said, must-win game. You have to have it. I understand how bad the AFC South is, but you cannot start the season 0-2. Who do you got? Type T for the Titans or type B for the Bills down in the comments section. It's the pinned comment. I want to know who you got. Type T or type B. Let me know who you got on Monday night. Let's talk about this news because Deshaun Hand is out for the season. That's certainly, disappointing news for him. He's out for the year. Also, A.J. Moore, as we discussed the other day, he's also out for the season after 9 tackles last season as well. So go down in the comments section. Let me know who needs to step up for this Tennessee team on Monday night and going forward. Who needs to step up? Go down in the comments section. Let me know. Let's begin with some injury reports on the Buffalo Bills because Ed Oliver, one of their better defensive players, he is not playing in this game, or could not play in this game, I should say. He is questionable. We'll continue to keep you posted on his status. Let's get into some keys to victory now because you talk about, Josh Allen, right? And you got to force some takeaways when you're talking about Allen. Allen did throw 2 interceptions in the season opener against the Rams, but that was in the first half. He came back in the second half and was unstoppable. So you have to pressure this Buffalo team. You cannot let Allen cook. That is really the number one thing I look at here in terms of key to victory because you cannot let Josh Allen be Josh Allen, as tough as that sounds. You got to pressure him, put some pressure on him, force some takeaways. Here's what he did against the Rams. One of those interceptions wasn't his fault. The other one very much was, but both of those were in the first half. He came out in the second half, and that's when Buffalo ran away with that football game, threw for 279 yards in that season-opening win against the Rams. A very convincing win for this Buffalo team. Shifting gears now to Tennessee, what Tennessee has to do on offense. Use your playmakers, man. I mean, we did not see that in the season opener against the Giants. It was disappointing. Derrick Henry had a decent performance. Just 82 yards, though, on 21 carries. And 82 yards is not bad, but he's Derrick freaking Henry. I mean, we want to be seeing him go for over 100 yards every single time. I would have liked to see him get a little bit more touches, especially in the second half on Sunday. And then Treylon Burks just had 3 receptions. Robert Woods, in his debut with the Titans, just had 1 reception. Austin Hooper as well. I was pretty frustrated with the offensive play calling in that 21-20 loss against the Giants. They got to use more weapons. They got to use the weapons, right? Downing needs to use his weapons. He needs to go out there and execute, and we'll see what happens. But Todd Downing definitely needs to use his weapons more, especially his young weapons like Treylon Burks. Do you trust the OC Todd Downing? Type Y for yes or type N for no. Down in the comment section, go down, let me know, do you trust the Titans OC? Let's talk about the Bills again. You got to limit their new quick offense, right? Because you have a new offensive coordinator over there in Buffalo. He's the QB coach last year. He's been very impressive. It's a very quick offense they run. Stephon Diggs went off, man, in that season opener against the Rams. 8 receptions, 122 yards, and a touchdown against L.A. He was tough for this Rams defense to stop. I mean, he cooked Jalen Ramsey, one of the better DBs in the league, if not the better defensive back in the league. So you have to, make sure that does not happen here on Monday night. You got to pressure Josh Allen. Again, you got to make sure that he's under heavy duress the entire game. Jeffrey Simmons, I want to see him sacking Josh Allen a few times in this game for the Titans to have a chance. 6 tackles, 2 tackles for loss, 2 sacks. He was one of the bright spots in that season-opening loss to the New York Giants. How many sacks will Jeffrey Simmons have this season? Let me know down in the comments section. Go down and predict it. I mean, it's going to be, I think, over 15. I mean, he had 2 sacks in the season opener. He's going to be unstoppable this season for Tennessee. Number 4, you got to give Ryan Tannehill some time. He's got to have more time than he did in the season-opening loss. He was under pressure. The offensive line needs to play a lot better. I was not impressed with the offensive line on Sunday against the G-Men. Ryan Tannehill just didn't have enough time. The stat line was still good. He still played well. I want to see Ryan Tannehill have some more time. Aaron Brewer, he just had a 42.6 PFF rating, so he's got to be better than he was in the season opener against New York, as well as some other offensive linemen. By the way, you can go bet on the Titans on Monday night. Again, they're a 10-point dog. Vegas disrespecting the Titans. It's chatsports.com/bet. Promo code chat125. That means if you put $100 in, you get $125 additional cash to bet with. Great deal. Go and take advantage. Chatsports.com/bet, but you got to use that promo code chat125. Bills are 10-point favorite. I think the Titans are going to cover. I don't know if they're going to win, but what do they say? Good teams win, great teams cover. I think the Titans are going to keep it close in this football game. If you think there's going to be a lot of points, which there might be, the over is 49. So life is too short to bet the under. I want to see y'all betting the over. Again, chatsports.com/bet. Promo code chat125. Nobody believes in the Titans, right? Including Las Vegas that we just discussed. Nobody believes in Tennessee. Everyone thinks Buffalo's going to win this game. I guarantee you when ESPN does their panel picks on Monday night, all 10 hosts are going to pick the Bills, right? So nobody believes in the Titans. I want to see that in the locker room from Mike Vrabel before the game saying, nobody believes that this team is going to win this football game except us. Go and prove everyone wrong. And in the Chat Sports Power Rankings, the Titans came in at 21st, even though this was the number 1 seed in last year's AFC playoffs. After one loss to begin the season, they're 21st behind some pretty bad football teams. So nobody believes in the Titans, including some other people here at Chat Sports. You have nothing to lose on Monday, right? Just go out, play the football game. You're not expected to win. I called it must-win earlier. I think it is because you really can't afford to start 0-2, but because of how bad the AFC South is, I mean, maybe a 7 or 8 win team will make the playoff in that division. So we'll see. But shock the world Monday night, right? That needs to be the memo. That needs to be the message that Mike Vrabel is delivering to his football team because nobody believes in the Tennessee Titans. Now, if you made it to the end of the video, go down and type real one for a shout-out because that's our new motto here at Chat Sports. If you're a Chat Sports supporter, a supporter of Titans today, go and type real one down in the comments. And look at this. We got some real one shirts, man. I need one of those shirts. You can get a shirt at chatsports.com/real one. Go and order your Chat Sports Real One shirts today. They're on sale for a limited time. Chatsports.com/real one.